What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video, and today we have a little bit of a different video for you guys. As you see, my room's in transition right now. I'm starting to pick out all the sneakers that I want to sell. These most likely will be one of them. So right now I'm moving everything out the room currently, and then I can start filling in some of these boxes and putting them back in, which will eventually give me more space, which is great. So that is the point of this whole transition, right? So today's video, it's going to be super dope in my opinion. It's a little bit different. It's not a jersey video. It's not a sneaker video, but it combines my favorite Nike items. So if you guys ever seen that video from GQ where celebrities and athletes mention their favorite top 10 things, so things they can't live without, these are my Nike items that I can't live without, right? This is what I truly love. I'm actually going to do another version of this with just regular items, non-Nike stuff. As you guys know, I'm a huge Nike fan. It's my favorite company. At this point, it's become almost my favorite clothing brand company as well. As you can see, everything behind me is predominantly, I think 90% of my collection, maybe even more actually. So I would say 90 plus of my collection is Nike or Jordan brand, which is, you know, the same company for the most part. So in this video, I wanted to show you my top 10 favorite Nike things. These are things I almost can't live without at this point. I'll explain to you why, and you're probably like, bro, you're bugging. But trust me when I tell you, some of these things, man, if you ever wear them or you ever put them on or whatever, I do have a list. And the first thing I want to show you, fairly basic, right? So this is a Nike sneaker. Now it's not just any Nike sneaker. This is a Nike sneaker I wear every day. And when I say I wear it every day, I have a pair to go to work in. And I also have a pair at work to switch my sneakers. And then at work, I wear them, you know, until I have to put on my work boots, right? So this is the Nike Pegasus. But Nike, just give you a little bit more detail about comfort. This is my comfortable shoe, right? This is Nike React with 2 Nike Zoom pods. To me, Nike has the best foot cushioning in the game. I may be biased. I love Nike sneaker technology. This happens to mix up Nike Zoom units. So 2 Nike Zoom units and Nike React, right? Now, there's other Nike technology that's super awesome. One of the most comfortable sneakers of all time. In fact, I may have one right here, right? Let me show you this real quick. So if you want to go for comfort, and pricing, of course, is a little bit more flexible, this is the Nike Zoom X Invincible Run. This is by far the most comfortable sneaker I ever put on, period. I have a couple of these. I bought like 5 of them. The one downfall on these, and this is, you know, just one of those things when you have this type of cushion, is eventually they kind of bottom out. But other than that, man, these things are the bounciest, most cushionist sneakers you could possibly put on. There's also a Nike Zoom Fly 5, I believe, and it has Zoom X, but it also has another foam, so you kind of get the best of both worlds where it doesn't bottom out. But this is pure Zoom X. This is the most comfortable sneaker of all time. If you're going for an everyday shoe, to me, in my opinion, any Pegasus, Nike Pegasus, within the last few years, the 39, the 40, you can get these for $60. So that's also pretty key. You could get a couple of these and you're pretty much good to go, right? So that is the first category, is comfort, right? Nike comfortable sneakers. They are a bunch of comfortable sneakers nowadays. All right, let's go to the second one. Okay, so Nike Dri Fit. I wear Nike Dri Fit damn near every day. I'm rocking this here. I wear this to play basketball. I have Jordan brand Dri Fit shorts. Again, pretty much the same company. So if you happen to see some Jordans in this video, it's Nike. You know, Michael Jordan still gets a fat check from Nike every chance he gets. But I wanted to show you this one in particular, right? This is a Nike Dri Fit shirt, but it's a Nike swim shirt. Now, what's really cool about this one is UPF rated 40, right? So this is actually going to block you from sun rays. Pretty dope, right? This is the purpose of this shirt. It's not only dry fit, so this is great for the beach, but it also protects you from the sun, especially in those really hot days. And it's dry fit as well, so you know it's going to dry quickly. It's going to be really light, breathable fabric. This is one of those things a lot of people don't really know even exist. But this is a UV blocking shirt from Nike. Now, they do have a regular sleeve and they do have a long sleeve. If you want full coverage, of course, I always stay in the short sleeve, cut off sleeves. And this is, to me, a cool item. But dry fit, period. This is dry fit. This is dry fit. I'm in dry fit. It's so comfortable, so light. All right, so that is number 2. This is going to be actually a longer video than I thought. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to have to take these off real quick. Is the Nike off-court slide, right? This is the most comfortable Nike slide you could possibly get. It has Revive foam, and it is super awesome. Now, there are some other good slides out there. The Yeezy slide's pretty awesome. Asics has a really good slide. Crocs, listen, Crocs are pretty dope too and pretty comfortable. And a little bit thicker foam. If you are looking for a lightweight, super comfortable slide, this one's it. If you're looking for a Nike branded slide that's super comfortable, the Nike Off Court is the one you go to. It's a better and more comfortable, in my opinion, than the Nike Calm, than the Jordan Plays, than anything else. This is the one. And I wanted to show you another slide, which I do have. I have two pairs. I have one at work in case I have to shower at work. And also I have one just laying around in case I take them on vacation. But there's a slide that also has perforations, which is really cool. They're made to be in the shower. So when I go in the shower at work, I don't want to put my bare feet on the floor. So I wear perforated shower slides. So if you just look up Nike shower slides, it should pop up. But go check that out. Nike, you got to give me a deal for this, man. A coupon code, something for this, because I'm giving you guys the goods on Nike, right? So that is number 3, I believe, right? And then we're going to go for the obvious, right? Nike brand, you know, again, owns Jordan brand. We're going to go with a classic Jordan sneaker, right? So we have here a white cement 3. This is the free throw line version with the, you know, whole free throw line inspiration. But this is a white cement 3, Nike Air branding on the back, so you know it's Nike affiliated. But this is a Jordan 3. My favorite sneaker, or one of. It's between this and the Concord. My 2 favorite sneakers of all time. This may be overdoing it. Like, this isn't normal. But I think for anyone, and I'm being truthfully honest, for anyone, especially my age group, maybe a little bit younger, to have at least a couple of these, maybe 1 or 2 pairs, maybe this, a Jordan 1 and a Concord. That's all you really need. But at least have one of those, so when you're trying to be cool, maybe hanging out in the barbecue, or maybe just being a dad and maybe taking your kids out somewhere to the museum, whatever it is, you know, a classic sneaker is always going to be timeless, right? So it could go with anything. It's just a great sneaker and all. So it's just one of those things where I say, gotta have at least a classic in your collection. Even if you don't have a collection, have a classic somewhere around where you could put on and be cool. All right. So that is number 4, I believe. So I have a few things here, but we're gonna just show you. This is Nike underwear, right? Now, this is a Nike Dri Fit Advanced underwear. If you guys are familiar with Nike Dri Fit Advanced, it is the same stuff that they use, or same dry fit that they use on NBA jerseys and on soccer authentic jerseys. It is very lightweight. This thing almost weighs like nothing. In fact, the band is heavier than the material. These are super comfortable, man, especially in the summertime. Super breathable. These are awesome. As you can see, like, I mean, they're like almost see-through. And that Dri Fit Advance is just super awesome. I love these. I wear these whether I'm going out, whether it's a hot day, cold day, doesn't really matter. These are so comfortable. I have a bunch of Nike underwear, probably too many. They are some of the most comfortable underwear you could have. And of course, Nike's a sports-related company, you know, a sports apparel company. They know how to treat areas that get heated up pretty much. So, like Homeboy said from the UFC, my balls is hot. And Nike's the perfect brand for that scenario, right? So Nike branded Dri Fit microfiber. There's I think not a microfiber because that's something else, but a micro elite, something crazy, but it's really comfortable, super stretchy. These are awesome. Awesome. All right, number 6, we have Nike Storm Fit, right? Now I could have went with a Nike Goretex, but Storm Fit is usually cheaper. And I want to say because of the Goretex license, because it's a collaboration, and maybe because of patenting. You know, Goretex is just a little bit more expensive most of the time. You could also get Goretex on sale, of course. But Nike Storm Fit is readily available, always on sale. And this is 100% waterproof. I've literally walked in the rain, like no umbrella, and I would walk 4 or 5 blocks. And when I take it off, I'm dry, and this protects me. So Nike Storm Fit, man, I'm telling you guys right now, go check out some apparel. You know, especially if you live one of those northeastern states, especially if you live in Oregon or Seattle, western states where they get heavy rain nonstop. Nike Storm Fit is the way to go, right? So that is number 7, I believe. Number 8, we're going to have a Nike Goretex sneaker. Now, this is a trail sneaker, right? So it's a little bit more comfortable. This has a full-length React foam on this, which is really nice. But this is the sneaker I wear during the rain. And it is pretty awesome, man. Only thing that kind of sucks is if you're stepping in something that's a little bit heavy or a little bit deep, as far as like a puddle, you know, this comes to your ankle. So when we had that flood in New York City not too long ago, where New York City was pretty much under, I did step in some places where obviously this wasn't high enough. At that point, I don't think any boot would have been high enough. But in general, as far as regular rain's concerned, this is going to get you covered. So this is awesome. But I also have a Nike Gore-Tex boot. And this is a little bit more coverage, maybe a little bit more snow. These have an air zoom unit. So that's awesome. These are also ACGs. So this is just a really nice combat boot. But it's Gore-Tex too, so it's waterproof. So it's awesome for it being waterproof. And gotta have a Gore-Tex. Now, I'll be honest with you, both of these go on sale fairly often. So you could probably get these under $100 if you're patient enough, but they're pretty readily available. So this is definitely a must in my opinion, right? Now I'm gonna give you something real quick, bonus Nike item that I use every day because I have a work ID, right? I sign in and sign out every single time I go to work. You have to sign in certain rooms, and I wear a Nike ID. Now, of course, you don't need one. Obviously, with me being a Nike fan, you know, I thought it was pretty cool to have a Nike ID. I put my work ID on this. When I go into work, when I check out of work, I always sign out with my ID. And then what's cool about this one is you can take it off. So if I'm in the car, pop it out, boom. This is a little bonus, right? So there's cool little accessories you can get with Nike. I have a bunch of like water jugs and a bunch of stuff that I wear or bring to play basketball, and just crazy, right? So I think we're up to like 9 and 10, right? I actually may give you a bonus because that's what it is, right? You guys deserve a bonus, and shit, let's make this more than 10 products. So I definitely have more than 10, and it is what it is because I have to show you these things. I just have to show you these products. Now this is a Nike Therma Fit Advanced sweater, right? So it's a really nice sweater. It's pretty dope. Let me see if I have any branding on it, right? It just says Tech Pack. There it goes. So Nike Thermaflex Advanced right here. Now this is a great sweater. It's comfortable. It's light. Therma Fit Advanced is supposed to be a little bit more warm, a little bit more of a heavier garment. So this is going to be great during the wintertime. Definitely a nice little addition. I'm a super Nike guy, and I'm even buying their sweaters, right? Now, something you guys don't know for sure, right? I know you guys don't know about this. Nike golf pants. These things are amazing, man. They have a stretch, which is super awesome. They fit tapered. They are great. And be honest with you, this would be a nice little outfit right here, right? Some grown man stuff. I may want to wear these. Maybe I'll wear them with some Jordans. Who knows? Maybe I'll wear them with some shoes. Who knows? But this is a perfect pair of pants. Their golf pants are awesome. They're also UV rated. All-in-one Nike golf pants. And they're also on sale very often, right? So if you wait for a sale, go get you a Nike golf pant, right? They're awesome. I'm telling you, they're great. My favorite piece of clothing from Nike is, because this is something I'm in 90% of the time, Nike Tech Fleece. There's no better sweatpants in the market than a Nike Tech Fleece. I mean, you could rock this with Jordans. You could rock this with Jordan 1s, Jordan 3s, Jordan 13s, Jordan 11s. You can rock this with basketball sneakers, just regular basketball sneakers, Sabrina ones. I have too many of Nike Tech Fleece, but I am primarily mostly in Nike Tech Fleece all the time. So this is another great Nike item I can't live without, right? I do have 2 more, right? I thought I only had 10. I think I'm giving you like 12 or 13 or 14. We're going to count down. The next thing I wanted to show you, and something I can't live without, is Nike basketball sneakers, right? I am showing you the Nike Ja 1. And although this is a great basketball sneaker, and I haven't played in it yet, but I do play in Nike basketball sneakers primarily. If it's not Nike, it's Jordan. It's one or the other. I do not mess with any other brands. Other brands aren't good for me, personally. I've tried other brands in the past, but Nike's always given me the best cushioning, the best setup. It's just dope. And then, hate to say it, they have the best athletes on their roster, man. They have LeBron, KD, Book, Ja, Luka, Zion, Tatum. I mean, they have some of the best athletes of all time. We're not going to even mention the Kobe's that I have here, or the Jordans that I have that are endless. I mean, Jordan and Kobe, my two favorite athletes, they work with this brand right here, Nike. So Nike basketball sneakers, also an essential I cannot go without at all, right? These are great. These are awesome. And then last but not least, now I'm mentioning this because currently we have, I say we like I work for Nike. Currently we have, or Nike has, the licensing for the NBA and the NFL. So if you want to rock your team right now and buy yourself a current jersey, right, you have to get a Nike jersey. And they're really cool, right? They're really cool. This is an authentic Jokic. I mean, he's amazing, right? He's such a good player. And he just won a championship. He's awesome, right? This guy is no joke. But yeah, this is my last final piece. I have so many Nike jerseys: football, NFL, NBA, soccer. Nike jerseys to rep your team, to rep your squad, to rep your player or some of your favorite players. I think this is super dope. Nike's super dope. Nike, if you ever want to work with me, let me know. Hit me up. These are my favorite items from Nike. We out. Peace.